All right, so we should have amazing audio and video for this whole GoPro experience. I'm hoping that it is amazing and it's going to be sexy. I hope I have plenty of space on this SD card to be able to do something like this. Man, this is a beautiful place, and you know, it's good to be here. Essentially, I have a dead cat on here, so if that thing lowers a little bit too much, then it could get in the way. But you know, it's a condenser microphone, so I don't have to directly aim it at my face to be able to create that audio experience. So I want to be able to have more professional videos, and now I'm getting to do something like that. So today I want to be able to talk about really what I have been able to learn in a much more structured sense. I would hope to be able to create for my first video for Series 3. Series 3, why I say that is because first, I went through the whole process of having terrible videos in noisy environments, in coffee shops, hotels, home, places like that. Series 2 was more nature-based, traveling, trying to be able to make things work. You know, I couldn't quite work out the distance, couldn't quite work out the best of audio qualities on this thing, but now I have some better equipment, still a GoPro, but now I have a microphone, and I'm going to try and do in-person vlogs like this, or something relatively close, not so far away from the camera, so we can have decent audio, right? And they should be nature-based. The idea is to travel vlog, and kind of away just local cities or wherever the heck I'm going. So tomorrow you should be seeing me over in Idaho. If I make a vlog then, I'll probably have cuts from the airport and stuff like that, which would be cool. And basically I'll be going to an awesome nature preserve and being able to share a bit about that. I don't know if I'll be able to share the location with you because it's kind of like a secret. It's super awesome, but it's beautiful. There's going to be plenty of hot springs. There's going to be plenty of dirt bike riding. There's going to be plenty of camping, because that's what I'm going to be doing, and plenty of family and fun. So it'll be delightful. I'll spend a whole week out there and just embrace life in the wonderful sun, and I'm really excited about something like that. So I want to be able to talk about what I've been able to learn today. Gosh, today was an amazing day, and I get to say that with grace. You know, like, I'm so blessed to have this. You know, I don't necessarily deserve it, but I'm working for it, and I want to be able to create this gift that I have to be able to share with the world. And I'm really establishing a lot of genuine relationships. I feel that when you come across with the intent like, hey, this is what I do, and this is how I help people, and I want to be able to help you, okay, well, yeah, I understand, you know, that's great. It doesn't happen to be a fit for me at the moment, so I don't know about that. Then that response enables you to be able to choose where you want to take the direction of the conversation from there. So it doesn't stop you, it enables you to be able to choose how you limit yourself. So if you're coming across with the intent like, I really want to learn about you, I really love what you do, yeah, and I also happen to do this 15 minutes later after having gotten to know the person, asking them all these marketing questions, and I'd love to serve you. Well, okay, maybe that's something that could help. So you happen to be a professional and an expert in this, and I didn't know that, but now I'm learning that. Okay, I thought you just genuinely wanted to get to know me. Well, yeah, I want to get to know you. Well, maybe you should have came across saying, hey, I want to get to know you, and I happen to like what you do. I also happen to do this, marketing, branding, and I do sales for that to be able to help these people stand out online. You know, are you interested in that at all? If not, you know, it may not be a good fit right now to have a chat, and if you so choose, then you can continue to have that chat, build a relationship, and see where it goes from there. Maybe it's something that they really need. They just don't want to talk to somebody who's immediately going to sell them, you know? It depends, but basically, people who are financially qualified will probably be better. So you pre-qualify, then fully qualify based on the conversation. And I just find that that is so much more of a better approach. I mean, it's so much more straightforward. It's so much more critical to being able to close the sale, take the first 30 seconds of the greeting and be like, what's up? You know, it's good to be speaking with you. I've been looking forward to this chat. You know, just like, what information can I get you? Because this is what I happen to do. Perfect. Okay? Like, literally, it's straight up sales, yo. And sell yourself on that relationship. Get a commission there. It's not that hard. So I really think playing this whole game of, oh yeah, fun and awesome relationships isn't gonna work. It's not gonna cut in the long term. I did the whole interview sequence. Sure, you can do something like that. You can go and interview them and ask for their permission. It just adds additional time, maybe not so much value unless if you explain the process thoroughly. What I just did right now to be able to add value in that sense is, instead of, because the person only had like 15 to 20 minutes instead of the 30 I would be looking for, we just went on the spot to talk. I was like, hey, you know what, I happen to used to do these interviews and I love to chat and record this, and I'd also love to have you in my group. So what I ended up doing was introducing her to my group and using that interview as an introduction video for her story. So basically I learned her story. So in the next chat she'll learn a bit about me, and I already pre-qualified her for the following chat by telling her what I do and how I'd like to help her. So, and I was fascinated by her and what she's doing. So it's all a matter of transformation, process, and progress. And when you eliminate those barriers, when you set a barrier and you take the opportunity to blow other ones down because of that clarity, I mean, it literally gets information across from them that allows for them not to put up those sensors that say, you know what, this is a bad idea. Those feelers that are giving them alerts, you know, those irrational responses. It's an RDR, I don't know what it's called, from Grant Cardone's sales training, but that's basically what I learned. Reactionary something response. Yeah, that's what I want to be able to talk about. In this whole landscape of things, I was really able to establish maybe 5-6 relationships with these people, and it's really exciting. It's really exciting to be able to invite these people into my life, to be grateful for having that connection, and then refer them to an amazing group of people whom I want to be able to connect them with. Of course, I'd love to see more activity in that group, but the fact that I can be able to provide value, share information, documenting what I learn, and enabling others to be able to learn in that process too, it is so exciting. So exciting. And I get to add them to a group and be a leader of all these people. It's just what I wanted. Unpaid tribe, convert to paid tribe. What do you want to do, Osada? What do you want to do? Figure it out. Build your brand. Do your sales. First start with sales. Start making money. Get it together, man. You got it. You got it. It's real. And then I refer to them to, at the end of the week, like, hey, you know, I happen to be on Instagram. I love to connect further. Why not? Follow up. Ask for ways to add more value. You know, ways to develop your relationship. Like, it's key, man. It's key, dude. Follow up is the game. You've been missing out on all of that. Why? Get it together, yo. Dude, this is the one thing you need, is to follow up and continue to build the relationship and find a new way to be able to supply that need. Be hungry. Don't be so humble that you can just let everybody go. Be hungry, like Grant says, man. I think that's more important. I think that's even more important, because you got to find a way to serve. And if you're missing that part, then you're not doing enough of ways to observe. I mean, you always have options, right? You can downsell, you can upsell. You know, there's always different ways. You present one product, it ain't the end, man. And if they happen to see it's not a fit, well, you know, we happen to want to talk about this. I didn't quite get clarity, you know. Maybe there's some other way we can be able to help service you. Like, there's so much that you can be able to do. There's an abundance in this world. So when you neglect so much of it, you know, you miss all the opportunity. You miss all the worth. So I just think through having 6 phone calls this morning, all before like 1 p.m. You know, there's just so much value that we're here to be able to share. And I think if you can document over create in this whole process, simply being able to learn something new, being able to share that with the world. Documenting over creating is so simple. I'm gonna lay it out for you. Basically, if you are in a position where you want to be able to share something and create a lot of content, all you have to do is create one piece of content, and this will be macro content at scale. What you do is you make a video, right? And you take that video and you post it to, say, Facebook. Then on that Facebook, oh, it happens to be this information about all this and it's on this topic. Well, you cut an exciting, enthusiastic, very informative and motivational video, 1 minute, put it to Instagram, add a story behind why you were doing that video, or something that's very personal, and voila, you got an awesome piece of content for Instagram. Then take maybe 2 minutes and post that to LinkedIn and make sure that it's very professional. Write an article based off of that, you know, with some key points, takeaways that they can have. Boom, you got another piece of content. Well, that's all from one piece of content. How many more pieces of micro content can you put at scale from that macro piece of content? Many, 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 many. Consider keeping on doing that, right? It's not that much. I think if you were to just take the process of learning something new. Today I learned about this, and this is how they showed how to do this, and I want to be able to teach you this. Well, it doesn't have to be the most professional thing, but hey, I'm learning, and I want to continue to be able to learn, and along this process and in my progress, I want to be able to share that with you. And I feel that, you know, if it's a part of my being, then it's a part of what you should be seeing. And if I can do that, then maybe I can be an inspiration to you, because I am hungry and I don't want to waste all this food that I get to eat. And what I create with that energy, it's got to spread to the rest of the world. So here I'm deciding to document over create in this process, in this journey, because I know that it is so much more valuable if I were to share my enthusiasm, my energy, my will to learn, and not compare or have problems with other people's points of view. Just know that in my pursuit, I'm going for something glorious, something amazing, something extremely valuable, something that I'm passionate and genuinely interested in about. And the fact that I am still learning, and I'm not afraid of what other people think, I am reaching for my own story and trying to receive my destiny in what I established through how I create. I'm just doing me. I'm living in my truth. And the fact that I can be able to share this with you and not care, but also care so much, is attractive. And if you can just think, man, I'm here to live in my truth and not go out of my way creating something that I'm not, it is fascinating how far you can be able to go. I think the video is about to end, so I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for taking another moment, a second in my day, a millisecond. This phenomenon that we're all a part of, it's going, it's ongoing. The world's going to continue to change. The more you can be able to document this process, have your life in the exchange, the more you're going to be able to add not only to your story, but the lives of others. Build your brand, build your business, build everything you got. You don't have to be the most professional to start. Just execute. I think so many people are missing just the fact of starting.